Apollo Intensa Emotion is a 9,000 revolutions per minute middle finger to the turbo hybrid establishment. German supercar builder Apollo has already shown one radical hypercar, the 1,000 horsepower Aero, at last year's Geneva Auto Show. But before the car launches, the company will sell a different hypercar with the name Intensa Emotion, E for short, which you can probably guess translates to intense emotion. The E is also a very different hypercar from both the Aero and the establishment. It's meant to be as raw and pure as a car can be. One of the emblematic aspects of this idea is the powertrain. In the middle of the E is a 6.3-liter V12 developed with Autotechnik motoring. Though its 769 horsepower and 561 pound-feet of torque may sound middle of the road compared with many modern supercars, the E is unique in that the engine is naturally aspirated and features no electrification whatsoever, so all you experience is a screaming internal combustion engine. And, man, is it a screamer. It redlines at 9,000 revolutions per minute and makes peak power at 8,500 revolutions per minute. One thing that's a little odd considering the raw experience theme of the car is the inclusion of traction control and option of lower power settings. But the traction control can be switched all the way off. Also, although the engine doesn't make record-setting power, there isn't much car to move either. The E uses a carbon fiber chassis and body, and curb weight is a svelte 2,756 pounds, roughly the same as a Toyota 86. The power is also channeled through a sequential 6-speed manual for fast shifting. This combination allows the E to hit 62 miles per hour in a claimed 2.7 seconds on the way to a 208 miles per hour top speed. Straight-line speed is far from the only thing the E is capable of, though. F1 style double wishbone push-rod suspension is found at all four corners with adjustable Bilstein shocks and adjustable anti-roll bars. The various wheels and splitters produce nearly 3,000 pounds of downforce at 186 miles per hour. Apollo claims that, with the unspecified Michelin tires developed for the car, the Intensa Emotion is capable of over 2.0 gram cornering. It should also stop plenty quickly, too, thanks to 15-inch rotors at each corner gripped by 6-piston Brembo calipers up front and 4-piston units in the rear. There are a couple of additional perks to the Intensa Emotion. Buying one will allow the owner to participate in a time attack series hosted by Apollo for the hypercar. It will also give the owner first rights to the upcoming Apollo Aero. Only 10 people will have access to these perks, since that's as many E's Apollo will build. They won't come cheap either, with a price of €2.3 million, or $2.72 million at current exchange rates. Crossovers print money, and BMW is determined to leave the mint with every single dollar it can. After kicking things off in 1999 with the X5, BMW has introduced an X1, X3, X4 and X6. Today, the German automaker finally pulled back the curtains on its latest model, the sleek and compact X2. Based on the X1, the X2 follows the same basic formula as the X4 and X6.